Are we live?
Yeah. Waiting on you, Daddy.
Okay. Hello. Hello, live people.
Hello,
Let me
John.
play some music. Hey, Chris.
Well, he's actually with
Just
like
give me a
real
moment.
friends. Weird. He said he'll watch it later, or if he miraculously makes it back in time, which I don't think he will.
Alrighty, so
Sometimes you just gotta go.
yeah, great session, great session. Woo!
Like I make a video saying that we had this epic game, but I forgot to record. Oh well.
All right,
Pet that
so
cat.
you guys are currently in bash points with the rest of the Adventurers Guild. You've just freed Daniel, and you spent the night in bash point because it was late in the day. You had no rooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is now the next morning. Kargar is, asleep still. Daniel, you are probably the first one to wake up. Were you spending the night in your own room, or were you with Lizelle? Your own room? Okay. Well, you wake up really early. You just hang out in your own room because life is hard right now. Okay. Let's see. Bunny is with Kleina, probably. Remy, you wake up to Gorm having made you breakfast, as is the traditional.
Mm-hmm. I
Anything specific going on there?
I definitely just molest him. Sorry, my camera went off. Cracker
I
Jack.
need to watch your face as you describe how you molested me. It's just phenomenal. Listen.
What is going on? There it is. Came back. Woo! My camera's just been turning off randomly for no reason. It's great. I love it. She would come out all sleepy
So,
and notice that he's making breakfast, and then she would just jump on his back and try to like wrestle him to the ground, and then molest him and then feed him food.
he would, what is your character's strength there? What is your strength?
I mean, it's probably not Gorm's strength, but my strength is 20 right now. You want me to what?
Roll me an athletics, please.
In athletics. Fuck my life. It was on a nat 20 and then turned over. 11.
So you go to try and wrestle Gorm to the ground, and imagine like a toddler on the piggyback of an adult. You hop on his back to bring him down, and he just stands there and continues to cook breakfast, playfully ignoring your attempt at bringing him down.
I tell him this makes me wet too.
Holy moly! Is that Agios?
Oh my gosh!
I was here at 10, but nobody was like on it. So I just went back.
So we start at 9:30 our time, so that'd probably be 10:30 your time now.
Oh, I'm not.
And we started especially late tonight because of reasons. So this is new. Adios.
I'm so happy that you came because I was literally going to message you today and be like, I missed you. And now you're here.
Yeah, no.
Well, let's start
with
with some easy stuff. You are level 11, so you can go ahead and level up.
Alright, sweet.
What is the last thing you remember of this campaign? It's been quite some time.
I think we were getting ready to like set sail, or like we were in the talks of getting ready to set sail.
I think
Okay, so
he
that's
just
actually
got
not
in
too bad.
Orby or whatever. didn't
yeah,
he?
you guys set sail. You do still have your orb, of course. You've been with the party this whole time, so let's give you a quick rundown. You guys set sail, made it to Bash Point. Bash Point was a town run by pirates. You got a new member of the crew. It is a rabbit folk who is also a former pirate. Kargar blew it with Kleina. Kleina is now best friends with the rabbit. Gorm and Remy are finally a real thing, and so are Daniel and Lizella. As well as Daniel got kidnapped by pirates and then was freed after being forced into labor to make 10 magically enhanced weapons for them. He just got freed, and you guys are currently in the pirate town, ready to depart now that your business is concluded with the pirates. You also found 5 magical ancient Jinn artifacts, which were sent back to the Temple of Azuth and the Adventurers Guild for safekeeping, because the pirates wanted them, and you wanted to keep them out of the pirates' hands.
Okay.
Move left with that.
I missed a little bit in between the rabbit person and
So basically, Gray has a character now. It's a bunny that is named Bunny, and she is an ex-pirate as well, so heavy pirate theme in the area. But she's also a member of the Adventurers Guild. Remy and Gorm are like a real official couple now.
Did we ever say we were actual boyfriend girlfriend? I don't remember that. We did
They
it.
do not have a kid. They have had sex, but they do not have a kid.
They've had 12.
Daniel has this girl, Lizella, who you probably remember.
Yeah.
Kargar blew with Kleina.
Kleina was the fucking dragon sword one, right?
No, that was Lizella. That's who Daniel was. Kleina was the sea elf. And she used to look really whack, but then...
We had a makeover episode. Look at her. Now she's smoking. Oh, I don't think he's in there yet.
He's not. Oh, well.
Aw.
I'm getting ready though. DnD role-playing.
Oh, we
Yeah,
missed you. I'm so glad you're back. We were going to start this off with having too few people, and now we have, like, lots, and it makes me so happy.
No.
We have 2 more people than expected.
Yay!
There weren't going to be any encounters, probably. I don't need to encounters. You guys are doing good. Well, then there might be
I wouldn't mind burning down this pirate town.
a lot of innocent people in the town. So.
Wow. Daniel, what is
Makes
this
you think Daniel's a good character?
spicy side to you? Because you've acted
There's a
pretty
difference-
good for the most
There's
part.
a difference between not being a good character and being a character that wants to burn down a town.
Just the pirate area.
Well, there's...
Well, yeah, revolution I'm all for.
The only problem is they're level 20.
Straight through the throat. Okay, so, Adios.
Shit, I always know 34 spells.
So, Agios, you wake up in the morning. Do you do anything specific?
First, where am I real quick?
You are in the pirate town of Bash Point. You have your own personal room. You're here with many other adventurers in the Adventurers Guild, as well as the rest of the Senshi, a few right and left hands, and Gorm.
Okay. I'm gonna what did I call him? Was it Almonds? Yeah. I'm gonna have a good old chat to Almonds, you know what I'm saying? What? What's his name?
Who the fuck is Almonds?
Almonds is the orb.
Yeah, he named the orb
Oh,
Almonds.
right.
It's been such a long
Oh,
time.
hey. It really has, yeah.
Do you remember
You're
his
talking
voice?
your orb. No, not at all.
He was
I
adorable.
just remember him feeling pretty excited. Like an
Yeah, it was
excited
like a little high pitched one. Like you're like,
Yeah.
hi, I'm Abby.
All I remember is it was adorable.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, hi, Agios. Good morning.
I feel like my memory is like shrouded. I don't remember much.
Oh, you haven't been hanging out with your normal crew. You've got to be doing your own thing.
You remember like what kind of stuff I've been doing?
You, but of course, you tried to break Daniel out of prison at one point when Gorm told you no, and you said, "Oh, okay, yeah, no, just obey Gorm." I remember that. I remember, I remember you talking to John on your stepping stone, and all is going well in the old continent. I remember you helping an old lady cross the streets. That was nice.
That sounds so complicated. Sure. I would help an old lady cross the street.
I know, you did. You did help an old lady across the street.
Do you have any foresight for me? It's been a while,
Not
so
at the moment. Do you need to know anything specific?
maybe like what I might have for dinner tonight, so I can decide whether or not to change the future. You know?
Well, you would be unable to change any prediction I showed you.
I don't know, but like, what if you like show me your future and I'm like having like I don't know, shepherd's pie? I'm not really feeling that tonight, you know.
Well, then you would have shepherd's pie.
Surely, like if you told me I was having shepherd's pie, I would just go out and I'll buy the stuff for like I don't know, buttered chicken or something, you know.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure you cannot change my predictions. But also, I'm not telling you what you're having for dinner tonight, so you're open to your own free reign.
Well, I think I'll punch you. Sounds good to me. Alright. Well, I'm guessing like we're gonna get into agility fights. I think we're in Pirate Town, yes. Are we leaving soon?
We should be leaving today, according to Gorm.
Let me just check my shit. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm good to go. Good enough. That's.
Alright, so you're talking to Almans. Remy and Gorm are doing their due. Daniel is currently very bothered, and Daniel, you hear a knock at your door. Do you do anything? It's Lizella.
Don't fuck this up, Daniel.
She's just kind of standing there shyly, and she's like, "Can I come in?" She steps in and just kind of sits down, and she's kind of awkwardly standing there. She wants to, you can tell she wants to be there for you, but she does not really know, she does not really know, what to do to help, you know? That's okay. I understand. You're not. Things are things are weird right now. Have you eaten yet? You should eat. Get your energy for the day. We have to trek to Barris now. She nods and stands up to take you downstairs to the eating area of the bar. She just brings you downstairs and buys you a generic breakfast and is very respectful of you clearly not wanting to talk right now. She's just offering quiet company.
Has Zilla told anyone about the dragon family?
She has told Daniel. Does anyone else in the party know about the dragon family in character?
I thought I did, but I think Daniel said that I had stepped out, but I don't remember that happening.
You didn't need to step out in this.
I remember we had a clue because we knew what the swords did. I remember, didn't you tell us at some point? But like we weren't supposed to like bring it up to her or some shit. Because I just remember like hinting at it while talking to her on the boat, but then like not like butting into it, you know what I mean?
Were you doing that with Daniel and Silly? I think you were just messing with it because of the sword, right?
Yeah, it literally was. I was
Daniel hasn't told anyone that Zilla knew Daniel.
So you're probably a little curious about it, Agios, because I mean, she's very openly and adamantly a cleric of Bahamut, who's the god of town like dragons, and she also wields twin rapiers, which, when put together, form the head of a dragon for their hilt. So I mean, she is exuding draconic energy and such, and she's clearly not a normal person with normal weapons. But you don't know about her dragon family specifically. But with your interest in dragons, you take interest in her because she's off the beaten path.
Yeah, literally.
So, Agios, do you go down to eat breakfast?
Yeah, I'll go get some bacon and eggs, maybe some pancakes
Alright.
inside. Feel really
There you
hungry.
go.
I feel like you
So,
haven't eaten in weeks.
Agios comes down. You see Daniel and Lizella, but they clearly are having a quiet moment and don't look like they want to be bothered. What do you do?
I'm just gonna look at them like really awkwardly, like kind of like, you know, bending my head down a little bit, like staring at them, eyebrows raised, waiting for them to make eye contact with me.
Lizella will continue to not make eye contact with you.
I'm just trying to go order my fucking massive ass breakfast.
At this point, Kleina comes down and sits with you because she's familiar with you.
Look, isn't she hot now? We did such a good job.
Who's calling out? Where am I looking? Oh, am I zooming in? Oh. Beer.
I full screened her. Did you not see it? How's that?
Oh. I'm seeing something now. Kleina. Isn't Kleina... What? I thought it was Kleina. Shit.
She was the left hand of the science division frog guy, and she had the hots for Kargar, but then Kargar slept with the ship captain, and, Kargar's echo slept with the ship captain. Kleina was
You
with
fucked up.
Ruined. Okay, so Kleina's familiar with me, but I'm not familiar with her.
you met her, like, your character would know who she is. She just kind of came downstairs and did not see anyone she knew other than you and, Daniel and Lizella, and opted to sit with you, even though her and Lizella are good friends, because she's clearly trying not to intrude.
I'll be like, yeah, come, take a seat, Kleiner, take a seat.
Thank you, Adios. And she sits. She's reading a book.
Very good. Very good. You can't have it, man. It's like,
What'd you say?
food. It's nice, you can't have it. Like,
I
you can
wasn't-
sit and talk to me, but like, I'm gonna eat the food. You know, you
I
gotta-
was going to order my own food. I don't need to take any of yours.
Yeah, you know, just make sure, because like, you know, maybe like you got the wrong idea. Like, I just make sure.
Okay.
Anyway, anyway.
Wow.
At this point, Gorm walks down with Remy to round people up. He will step over towards Daniel and Zella, and he can read the situation, but he needs to discuss certain things. So he briefly says, "I sent Lucifer ahead with most of our adventurers last night to prepare for us in Varysmel. We will be leaving today. We just after the peaceful transition of Daniel to our custody, we decided to take a night of rest to recoup. But we had business to attend to, so just to let you know what's going on." And then he walks over and says the same thing to Agios and Kleiner. At that point, he looks at Kleiner and he says, "Kleiner, is Bunny still asleep?" And Kleiner will say that Bunny left a note and saying that she had something to take care of, and that she would be back later. And she was gone before Kleiner had woken up. So interesting. Where is Bunny? Some spicy tea. And then I believe that I believe that is everything that is currently needed to discuss. So after breakfast, Gorm would rally everyone up and say, "Okay, we need to start heading out. Is everyone ready to go to Venezuela? We'll track down Bunny first."
Sure. Ready to go. Ready as I'll ever be.
Lizella will look to you, Daniel, and give you a nod. Lizella will look to Gorm and say, "We're ready." And Kleina's like, "I'm ready when you are, boss." Okay, let's just go find Bunny and get out of here. I hate this place. And so, you guys, Kleina gets left behind at the bar so that if Bunny returns, she can meet up, but the rest of you go to the market in search of Bunny. Okay?
Sounds good.
Sure.
Awesome. So, everybody please roll me a perception check now. Or you should.
Oh,
That's funny.
With a -1.
amazing.
First roll back. Let's go.
You don't need to roll perception, Chris.
I don't want to roll perception.
So, and let me roll for Gorm real quick, because, you know, he is present.
He is perceiving.
So, nobody really notices except for Agios. There is, like, a woman staring at you all. She looks like this, although she does not have her weapons drawn. She's clearly some type of elf, and she's just kind of following you guys, clutching at, like, a necklace, and staring at your party.
Is she like behind us right now? We're like walking as a big group.
Yes, exactly.
I'm just gonna turn around and I'm gonna make eye contact.
She looks at you and kind of tilts her head and starts to walk towards the party. At this point, everyone else has noticed that you turned around and turned to see what you see. So you all see that woman just approaching.
And then I'm like, can I?
I subtly position myself slightly in front of Gorm.
So paranoid he's gonna get murked.
Yeah, pretty much.
She looks at you, Agios, and clutches her amulet very tightly, and she just says no. And then begins to continue to just peruse the party. And then she walks straight up to Daniel and just kind of tilts her head and goes, George?
Put my hand on Luzo. I didn't know he was having an affair.
She begins to clutch her amulet very tightly and says, Are you unaware?
Oh shit. He's not taking anyone's shit today.
1 second, please.
Just shit their pants on the spot.
So she seems a little spooked. That's a really good intimidation. She's clearly not trying to fight. She seems less scared of you. Although not scared of you. You're kind of scary guy. You're pretty strong. But she seems more scared of the concept of fighting you than she is of you yourself. And she just kind of looks at her amulet, which she's clutching, and looks at you. And she hands you a piece of paper. And she says, ask for the dragon sweets. I really think you'll want to hear what I have to say. And she turns around to leave.
Is that it? She's walking away. Gonna ignore me.
She's just walking away and ignores you, yes.
Gonna turn around and be like, damn, what a bit. Sorry.
Do you read the piece of paper at all, Daniel, or? Okay. I did say it midnight, right? I'm not stupid. I did say meet her there at midnight, right? Ask for the dragon sweet. Oh, she said ask. Oh no, it's on the paper. Never mind. Shh.
I almost don't know what the dragon fleet is.
I know.
Oh, I know what it is.
No, you don't.
Come on,
Just
man.
fucking try though.
Wow.
Oh wait, you totally do. The orb was like, oh, Daniel will go to the dragon sweet.
The orb was like, you will have dragon sweets for dinner tonight.
Almonds. You read the paper? It tells you the name of a bar in town. It is the Drunken Dwarf, and it gives you directions, and it says, meet me there at midnight.
I love that. Alright guys, time to leave. Oh guys, I should have to wait till midnight now. Not leave anymore.
Gorm will look at you, Daniel, and say, should we go get that person? Do we need to stop her? What did you say? You want to stay in town tonight? Are you sure you're comfortable with us heading on ahead without you? Okay, well, this is not up for debate, but I'm going to leave someone with you. I assume you'd like it to be Lizella or Remy, if anyone, but I can't leave you alone in the pirate town. Not after what happened last time.
So Remy looks really conflicted. She definitely does not want to leave you alone.
Oh. Okay, sure. Agios. And he turns to you. He says, "Stay with Daniel and make sure that he doesn't get kidnapped.
Sure. I was gonna do that anyway.
And also, don't get kidnapped yourself."
Ah, that might be a little bit harder.
It's attack,
You know.
attack.
Yeah, I'm a big sexy man, you know, people want to kidnap me. So if they do, then they'll kidnap me first.
Aura. They use a lot of spells that affect the mind.
I do have a lot of aura.
So, Daniel, do you leave the party now, or...
I mean, if the party's just in the bazaar, there's no reason to leave that.
Okay. Well, they're going to keep going until they find Bunny. However, they will be finding Bunny before the end of the day, so I'm just literally waiting for her to get back. So give me 1 second, please.
Well, me explaining the aura thing was in character. Like, that's the reason Daniel picked it.
The aura, did you say?
Yeah, because paladins have an aura that buff up saving throws.
For saves. That makes sense.
So auras that make you immune to charms, fears, and other kinds
See,
of stuff as
that's really helpful because those played a part in him getting taken the first time. So.
Yeah, like Daniel knows, like Rummy's like she's a fighter, she's not gonna be able to help him.
Yeah.
And sorry, I'm going to scale. Lizella's a cleric. While
Yeah.
healing spells are helpful, it's not gonna
Well,
Yeah.
actually,
To
Vizela
be honest,
also
I'll
had
make
the ability to end the charmed and frightened condition very easily, but you might not have known that, so your decision was not.
Well, that's not the issue. It's the other one. Because I can end it easily. Because I have stillness of mind. It's the whole person.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I need
no,
that
but-
audios plus on that essentially.
Plus, if it's into any, like, fucking sort of damage or whatever, it's not taking it. Like, that's just how it is. Interception.
No,
baby.
Agios was not a bad decision. It just caught me a little off guard.
The best bodyguard.
So Oculus is the tactful decision. If he was going with the non-tactful decision, he 100% would set Lizella.
Oh, of course. But anywho, so you guys continue to wander the bazaar in search of Bunny, and you know what? We have a thing that kind of just needs to happen. You run into this little tiny wooden shop, right? With this very short old hag-looking woman behind the counter. And she looks at you guys and she goes, "Oh, do you like my box? Yes."
Amazing.
Are we still with them at this point, or we ditched?
You're still with them.
Okay. What does the box look like?
Okay. Oh, this.
The box?
Potentially.
I'm gonna say this
She
is.
holds a box that is the literal size of her little tiny cart out from under the cart and puts it on the table and says, "Open the box."
Okay, I'll open the box. Yeah,
You
how
open the
do you
box.
I just like kind of like scratch my head. Alright, and just open the box.
Okay, inside there is what appears to be a bag of holding, but it smells really bad.
It's nasty. Okay. Isn't there like some kind of rule about having two bags of holding?
No.
So have a bag of holding. No,
Yes.
you don't do that. You don't do that. You definitely do not do that.
No, let's do that. Let's go for it.
No, let's not
do
do that.
you take your smelly bag of holding?
Yeah, I don't have one, so I will take that.
Okay. She goes, "You like your box? Yes?" As soon as you take it out, the box that it was in disappears.
Does the bag do anything now that's in my hand?
It does not.
I'm gonna like put it on the ground and it's, like see if it does something.
It does nothing.
How bad does it smell? Like can someone smell from afar?
If you have it out, it smells pretty bad, but when it's like stowed, it's not like a putrid smell, it just smells bad. You know what I mean?
It's just kind of stinky, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So like, if I was stowed away, then they're not really smelling unless they like try and hug me or some shit.
Correct.
Okay.
Even if they try and hug you, if the bag is stowed, it's fine.
So I look at it and go, free of charge, right?
You have already paid your price.
I what?
You have already paid your price.
What do you mean I've already paid my price?
You have already exchanged your price for the bag.
Am I like cursed with smelliness now?
She literally shrugs.
I'm gonna open the bag.
So when you open the bag, 36 rats come out of the bag,
Amazing.
Fuck.
and they just start swarming around you.
Amazing.
I am the Rat King! No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, we have the Black Plague. We can weaponize this.
We can weaponize the Black Plague. Alright,
A bunch of people see 36 rats come out of your bag and like start running. Like, what the fuck is that? Like nasty ass rats.
if I open the bag, do they come back in?
No. You
Oh.
open the bag again? Yeah, you open the bag.
Yeah, over the...
Out come another 35 rats come out of the bag.
You
What
know,
is wrong with this bag?
rats are
Okay,
actually really intelligent, and you can train them to do things.
I'm gonna stop opening
They start
the bag.
to, okay, they start to like scurry away.
No!
They're
Oh.
not- They're non-combative, but
I was gonna say, does anyone have a flute?
Bunny probably would.
No.
Oh, that's so sad. Okay, I'm gonna just... Can I, like, open it, like, not enough that a rat will fit out? Like, just a tiny...
Sure, yeah, just a little tiny creek.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna, like... I don't know, put like, slightly close to my face? Well, can I
You
see anything?
see an ass load of rats. Like, this bag is full of rats.
Can I open it and put something in it without rats coming out? Or is that just not possible?
It is impossible.
Oh my god. Okay,
I'll just imagine the back hole and then black hole and all these rats just infinitely coming out like, oh no.
Okay. I'm gonna have to think of something to do with this later. That is a later me problem. I'm gonna put my bag of rats in, on my holster and let's fucking leave this place.
She turns and points to Daniel and says, "Would you like a box?" Yes.
I tell Daniel that sometimes they're very useful. This ring she gave me, I thank her, and I said it works well, and it really helped heal up in a pinch.
I mean, like, end of the day, like, there are now, like, 60, 70 rats in her building. It's not my problem, you know?
She doesn't have a building. She's got like one tiny little like stand.
Oh, never mind. It's not her problem either.
No, it's not. It's everyone else's problem. As you dump rats on the ground.
I'm not gonna be here for it. It's not my problem.
I'm sorry, Daniel, did you say fine? Okay, she pulls out another box of equal size, which confuses you because it doesn't look like she should be able to hold two in that thing, in her stand-up. And she puts it on and beckons you to open it.
Is it smelly?
It does not smell. To be fair, yours did not smell until you opened it.
You will
Go ahead.
hesitate to open it.
Inside is a big red necktie.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
kinky.
We look dapper with that.
It's like it's a tie that is so big that if you put it on, it would like go down to your crotch. Like it's a
stand next to it, I'm gonna
huge
whisper.
red tie.
Maybe it's a magic necktie.
Or maybe it's something to tie someone up with.
Would I like to what?
Like this, Akios?
Maybe it gives me like the ability to control rats. I'll try it on.
I believe it.
You go to try and put it on, you literally cannot. Like it's like
Oh,
you try to and you physically can't.
I think this is like destiny bound, if that makes sense. Like this is your destiny. Like you need to wear this necktie.
It does use fools.
If it tries to choke you out, I'll dispel magic on it or some shit. I don't know.
Or just hit the pocket bit.
All right.
You're gonna pocket their whole fucking necktie. It's like the size of your character.
Well, I
Put
think
it on.
just hold it up.
Put it on. Put it on.
And how big? Wait, can he just pocket it? Surely, right?
Yeah, he can just put it away. He doesn't need to put it on.
Yeah,
Boom.
you can like roll up a necktie. It's not that hard.
True.
It's not like you said, and it's stuck in this specific form forever.
It's a rigid necktie as well. It's completely stale.
It's the rigidity of a yardstick.
I'll break.
So anywho, she goes, "Oh, thank you for your boxes, yes."
Thank you. You reckon she's got like some weird curse where she just has to give these boxes out? Or maybe like extends her lifetime and drains out or some shit. We just kill it. No, we shouldn't do
Agios, watch your mouth.
that. She could be evil.
As far as
Gave me a
I
bag
know,
of
she
rats.
is
That's
not.
pretty evil.
To my knowledge, she's giving us things meant for us that will help us for specific purposes. I show him my ring that it heals.
Maybe that necktie is gonna be important when we go to I don't know, a giant dinner party later down the line or some shit. I don't know. But like, in what situation might I need a bag
She
of rats?
she points to Gorn and says, "Would you like a box?"
Yeah, go on. Let him have this helpful box. Huh?
Gorm hesitantly looks to you.
I ask her what the cost is.
The box.
There's no cost, no promises.
The cost is the box.
Maybe it's random. Little loot boxes.
I would say go for it if you want, Gorm. But just be careful. We-
Alright.
What?
I don't want it to like steal his soul or something.
He goes up towards the box and he opens it up, and she pulls out another box. He opens this box, and inside is a little glass ball, and inside the glass ball is a wind-up clock.
Is it already ticking?
It is ticking, yes,
I don't like that.
but it doesn't seem to be ticking especially loudly. It just seems to be a normal clock.
You got a fucking bomb.
Okay. I was like, is this the time? Like, it's gonna show us the time when he's gonna die.
I'm running out.
How long's left? Like 5 minutes?
Dang nabbit. Why,
I'm
camera?
gonna walk up and I'm gonna grab a shoulder, look at it and go, oh, you're trash. Unlucky.
Gorm just kind of looks at his clock and his ball and says, "I don't know. I think it's kind of cute."
I think it's kind of stupid.
I think that
You got a glass,
it's useful
glass ball.
and
You got a
self-dependent.
bag of rats.
Yeah, well, that's kind of badass, alright? Like, I'm the king of rats now. Can we open more?
She says, "No, no."
One per customer.
That's the cost. You're only allowed Well, I'm happy with my bag of rats.
Alright.
It does have one more box. Will you be partaking?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking, JD.
Oh, Remy?
No. Yeah.
The little hag says, no, she's already gotten a box.
Lizella didn't get a box.
This is all.
And Lizella is there. Lizella will, I guess, be part of the group and walk up and do box.
Gotta take the box. We've all done it.
This is literally like if your friends jumped off a cliff, would you jump off a cliff?
She's gonna open it. She's gonna insta-kill her. It's fucking carpet bomb.
Blame Remy.
So Lizella goes up and opens the box.
Why? Actually, Kargar was the first one to get something, so blame Kargar.
You were the one who told me and Agios to get a box.
I did it, but if she told you to do it. Yeah.
Lizella pulls out a golden coin.
That's badass. What the fuck?
She can start her horde if she doesn't already have one.
She just kind of looks it over.
Flip it.
Okay. She flips it.
About to do anything?
Hold on. Is there a way to flip a coin in Roll20?
Well,
You can do a.
You can roll a D2.
Yeah, roll it. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. One is tails. Okay, so she flips her coin and it comes up on tails, and she goes, nothing happened.
Well, you didn't make a bet.
let's make a bet. I bet that tonight I will be eating dragon sweets. Wait, that's not how it works.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Heads, I get 5 gold from your pocket. Tails, you get 5 from mine. There we go.
Okay, I guess. She goes to reach out into her coin purse to grab 5 gold, and she accidentally tears it off her waist, and her coin purse falls and spills all over the ground. And she quickly hustles to get it all back.
Oh shit.
That's what it does.
Did you lose your big special gold coin?
No, I still have that.
Okay, well, I'll be taking all your no. Alright, you gonna flip the coin then?
Okay, and she flips it.
Oh, looks like I'm getting 5 gold today.
So she
Yeah,
goes
I'll
to give you
flip
5
it.
gold and does the exact same thing and just spills her coins.
Uh-oh.
Stop flipping the coin.
Curse.
Dude, you just got hustled. I'm gonna say that out loud. You're a hustle.
She gives you the 5 gold, Agios.
Thank you very much.
Probably a coin of luck. She rolled tails twice. Bad luck twice.
Yeah, heads is good luck, I'm guessing.
Roll 20 really likes ones.
Yeah, God.
I mean, it's a 50-50 chance.
No,
Okay,
it's
we've got 5 ones in a row. 6
Holy
ones in a row.
shit.
There's a 2.
Hey.
There's another one. Those were all out of game.
Yeah.
Alright, so while you are all busy looking at Lizella hustle to pick up her coins, you turn and you notice Enyaba and her tiny shack is gone.
Oh, fuck.
Makes sense.
I told you that bitch was evil. I mean, like, old lady.
So it's
I mean, she does just like to disappear. It's true.
I mean, anyone that disappears in my book is kind of sus.
What about you?
I'm not evil, but like, you know, I'm maybe a bit cheeky.
What are you talking about? He didn't disappear. He just took a very long nap.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm a bit cheeky. I'm not evil. Is the difference.
Put the slip spell on him.
I mean,
I'm your
anyone,
sleeping
if anyone
beauty.
here is the one that can disappear, I cast invisibility.
Hey, I'm supposed to be bodyguarding you. Where the fuck did you go?
Gordon just
Alright.
had his face on.
Are we gonna continue looking for this bunny girl?
You guys do, but you're not gonna find her until she appears in real life. So we're gonna
What?
do a fast forward to Agios and Daniel, and then later on we're gonna do a little rewind.
Alright, let's
Yes.
get moving, Daniel. Let's get out of here.
So Daniel, do you go to that bar at midnight?
Yep.
Should we
Okay.
rock up at midnight or should we rock up early? You know?
Daniel's there at.
Okay.
Okay. It seems pretty crowded. Like it's a popular bar. There is only one person at the bar, and then a bunch of waiters and waitresses wandering around all the tables.
I'm gonna be like hardcore bodyguard, like standing over you trying to look scary. You know?
Daniel just has a dead-eyed look as he heads over to the bartender and,
Like kind of thumbs my shit.
and asks us.
The bartender looks up and goes, "Why, yes, of course, right this way." And takes you into an upstairs room and opens it, and you see that girl. Do you go in? Okay, the bartender closes the door behind you and clearly leaves. Do you have a question for the girl? Like, she's just standing there looking at you.
Is something here? Talk.
Oh, is that my cue now?
That is your cue now.
You're my client.
Ah, George, welcome.
How dare you?
Is there a table that you're sitting in right now, by the way?
Yeah.
I'm gonna slam my foot on the table. His name is not George. You fucking heard him.
I know that's George. I've been tracking him down.
Grab a scruffy neck. I said he's fucking not George. You know what? We have chairs.
Yeah, we have chairs.
I'm gonna take a seat right next to you.
I'm doing that. And I'm gonna just like look at Daniel like, I know what you did to it. I'll just wait for him.
He's just finished shaking his head at me. I think at me probably.
Fine. I know you're reincarnated, and I know you're on a quest.
Getting stalker vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
Or are you?
I worship elder dragons, and as someone that is aware of your situation with Lisa Lisa.
This was dead. Didn't that happen?
No, not yet.
Not yet, not yet.
In the future.
Yeah, oh, actually, never mind. I was gonna say. Just kidding, just kidding.
Which ones?
God, Sean pronounced the name properly.
Oh, I did.
Wow.
Holy shit! It only took 16 sessions.
Shit. Has he managed to say the Hoodoo mono right yet?
He also likes to say Quaggar instead of Quaggar.
Quagmire.
I will sail across.
Sean, you are, just so you know, you are from this continent.
Yeah.
His mind is still across a continent, because he's assuming by the look it's not a pirate.
That's fair.
Yeah, when I saw the characters and everything, I should have.
Well, my amulet has told me that you came closer to continent. I just had to see what that information was on. You want Meganon dead? I want Meganon dead. I have info that you want about him. Weaknesses, whereabouts.
My hand up on the next being called upon.
Akios just raises his hand politely, like, can I speak? Lose control.
Alright. Some of my associates have tracked down 2 elder dragons. One in Hincaster, one in Old Bearsmouth.
Nice, light up.
Dragons.
One of a red variant and one as a black variant.
No.
That would absolutely not be true.
Not black?
You could go ahead and pick the color, but both of them would be metallic.
Okay, so it's not what I thought, so Daniel isn't gonna do a thing. If you're letting him pick the color, it's definitely not what I thought.
So Lizelle's parents and I'm like, yes, let's kill him! Oh wait, hold up, come on, that's
Oh, did I have no idea?
cool.
One is
color.
gold and one is bronze.
Oh, that's lame. Should've said silver.
He really should have said so.
Why?
Silver's so much cooler.
Alright, fine. One is gold, one is silver. I'll be sure.
Yay, let's go,
No,
let's go!
But bronze is cool.
Did you say Lizelle's were gold? One of them was gold?
Lizelle's parents are both gold.
Yeah, that's the one I was referring to.
Alright, we'll go with gold.
One is gold, one is silver.
Silver and gold.
Old best knows which one?
Gold.
Fuck, I'm gonna give shit out. Knowledge, I don't know. Just religion.
Do you want me to roll like Arcana, History? Why athletics?
Crackle.
Does a backflip and then flexes.
Nice.
He runs up the wall.
For no reason at all.
On the table.
A sir top dick on the table. Oh my.
Oh.
Gets thrown.
Before I continue, what is your name? I am the Rufus, and you are? Please, I can't call you George.
stand behind him, but also I'm Agios, by the way. And then go back to looking intimidating. Punch my fists together.
Where are you going? At.
They say they, yeah.
Rat.
He said
Can't be rat.
Yep.
twelve.
I know that one of your tormentors is an unholy dragon that you want dead. Your previous reincarnations was with Lisa Lisa. I think this is gold dragon, yeah. About a week ago, we had some sightings. A Himcaster? Yeah, Himcaster.
Did you get my message, Sean?
Yeah. The gold one looked. Is battle tired a thing? I'm trying to figure out.
The warm.
Battle worn.
War fatigue.
A little bit rips in the wings.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
There we go. That's how we further the plot. I saw them coming from north to south. I think that's all I can really say, north and south. Well, we're in
Sean,
Jasper.
out of in, you don't have any more information.
Oh, I wouldn't know that they're flying from the north to the south
You-
toward that.
No, all
No?
that you know, all that you know is that they are there, and you only know that because of sightings amongst your worshippers. You don't have any real information.
That's all I got, buddy.
Well, he hits you for 9 damage.
Oof.
Erifu, what do you do?
Eat it.
Or Erifu, Agios, do either of you do anything?
No, we just stand and watch.
Tell me the truth. You don't have to be a little bit hostile. And your reason to be hostile is? I brought you here for information, as well as to join you on the hunt for me game. sightings are towards Paincaster.
The gold dragon is in Old Bear's Mouth.
Oh, there's no. I told you this before, and you're still getting angry about it.
Do you just let them go?
Well, they didn't take the offer, so most likely, yeah. If you need
Okay.
help getting the gold dragon, just let me know.
Do you respond to that, Edrufu?
Yeah. I'm just gonna say in regards to Lisa, we'll make sure it's safe.
Do you mean to Lizella?
Yeah. Well, Lazelle's not there, but like.
Lizella is there. Lisa
Oh.
Lisa's there.
Oh. I'm trying to go for like the other point. We'll make sure it's fine. It's Oscar. Ah, some damn self-killed again.
Sean knows how to make friends.
Yeah, I wasn't even hostile then.
I'm still in the room with you, by the way.
Oh, yes, just stays as Daniel leaves.
Some damn self-killed again.
Is he? You wanna take your seat? I got some.
Sure.
I got some questions for you.
Oh yeah.
Put up my little note. Yeah. No, I'm good. I put up my little notepad and go. So you said there were dragons, yeah?
Yeah.
What kinds?
You got gold and you got silver.
So, whereabouts you said there was spotted?
Gold one heading towards Old Bear Smell, a little bit battered torn, a little bit bloody. Silver one heading towards Paincaster. For what my worshippers have told me.
How long ago was this?
About a couple of days ago.
For both?
Yeah. Actually, no. Wait. A week ago, it happened when there was a black dragon sighting at Dash Point.
And do we have like a scale, like a dragon scale, like 1 to 10 on how big they are? Like 10 being the biggest they get, 1 being like adolescent,
Oh,
like
okay.
baby.
10.
All 3?
Two.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, which one wouldn't be a 10?
The one at Dash Point. That was 7.
And Bear's Mouth?
No, at Dash Point.
The black
Wait, I'm
dragon.
sorry. What was the question?
How big the dragons are?
Oh, Both of the dragons are ancient dragons from since the beginning of time.
Yeah, I told him the other dragon that was at Dash Point.
There is
The
no
black
dragon.
dragon.
At that point.
Remember the break-in?
Oh. Hold on. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tying
so-
it all
but
in together.
You would know that wasn't an elder dragon, though.
Yeah, but it's
That
One
one
dragon around like a 7 on the scale. I've got a scale in my little dragon journal here, and I show it. I'm pretty proud of it. See, this is, you know, right. It's actually my dream. Kill a dragon one day. It's actually fucking
And I just like take out my dragon journal. You want to exchange notes? I got a little bit more.
Oh, what you got in here? This is cool, man. This is cool. Oh, really? Is that true?
Yeah.
What?
I worship the elder dragons.
Yeah. Would you get like mad at me if I like killed one of them?
Depends which one you're trying to kill.
Oh, just like anyone. I'll kill the one that you don't want me to kill if that's what you want, you know.
Go for the unholy dragons. Those are the ones that we got.
There's only one left. It's Ganon.
Yeah.
Make a gay man. Write that down.
Yeah.
Make a gay man. Unholy dragon.
And I'm just gonna like turn to my page. It's like this is like a rough sketch from like what he might look like from depictions of myths.
Damn. I can just imagine that on my shoulder plate, you know? You know what I'm saying? That was dope.
Is it usually like that?
Yeah. Alright, well, this was very helpful. I close my book, put it back in my bag. Mind if I take that drawing of Mega Game Man that you got in there?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. I'll keep this close. You know, I'll remember this. This was a favor by you that I will keep in mind, alright?
If you need help getting the old bear smell for hunting the Ganon, just let me know.
Means of like killing dragons easier.
No, I might know some. Might know some more.
Okay, last question before I leave. Rats good against dragons?
Be a good distraction.
Okay, alright.
You can put some ice on those rats. Make them cold rats.
Cold rats, ice power rats. What if you set them on fire? Like drop a Molotov into the bag of rats and then unleash the rats, you know? That could be a way to burn a whole city down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like light my hand on fire. Like, I'm really in depth with fire.
Alright, well, I need to get going. I'm supposed to be a bodyguard right now. I've long past stayed my due, so I'll be leaving with these notes. Thank you very much. I'm like jogging to catch up with Daniel.
Catch
You
up
probably
with
have
him.
to be sprinting because Daniel's base speed is 50.
Well, that's only if Daniel is like running instead of walking.
Isn't your
away.
base speed 45?
No, 50.
Mine's 20.
No,
Okay,
Get
I'm
increased
running.
speed.
I'm running fast.
At level 11, monks have an additional 20 feet to their movement.
Brag. It is so fast.
Oh,
and
right,
so
you're still
slow.
level 6.
Kyle, guess who showed
No,
up?
he's level 11. He just upgrades it in.
Who?
Deacon's here.
He upgrades it in roll
And Chris
20
is here.
instead of,
You smell like alcohol.
Hello.
Hello, Caragor.
Because I really don't like D&D and Beyond. At least its leveling system.
Oh my gosh. Is Chris playing or is he just watching?
We
It
forced him
never
to play.
works for me, is
Oh, you're
my
forcing him to
thing.
play?
Okay.
D&D
Who's his
never
character?
works.
Kyle, you're very loud.
Sorry.
We haven't met him yet.
You know,
Okay.
that's
We
all.
just met Sean's new character.
Oh yes, because Sean went
Yep.
and talked to the continent.
You're drunk. Go away.
Not drunk. I'm like
No,
buzzed.
go away.
I'm like buzzed.
Go
at
away.
best.
I know,
nice flowy vibe. He's fine.
You're really loud and you smell like
Sorry,
alcohol.
What did Dalton just say?
I'll tell Kyle we have to kill off this
Tell
character.
Kyle I just wanted John's character.
I didn't do anything to your character.
Is it worth it me logging on, or should I just watch the
Yeah.
VOD later?
Yeah, no. Log on. We started late.
No, ask them.
Log on. We started late. Get your
Yeah?
ass in the game.
All right.
Go on, Kyle.
I'm like,
Oh,
but I'm still 2 hours late, aren't I?
No.
An hour
We
late.
didn't start until like 10:30, so.
Oh, so I'm only like 1 hour late. Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, get online, you drunk.
Roll. Get off the roll.
What timing, Bunny?
We're gonna have a full party. What?
The
Hey.
whole gang arrived.
What? Max, did you ever expect this?
No, I thought that this was just the story of legends.
Yeah, this is why he was like, we're gonna have a short night tonight, and then, you know,
Oh,
we get a bunny and a drunk Kyle.
All right, Bunny. We're gonna cut like straight to you.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So, in the morning,
Rewind.
you got a note slipped under your door, and Kleina was spending the night in your room, right?
Okay.
The note, you woke up before her, and the note said, I have information about your father. Meet me at the docks, come alone. Now,
Okay.
you complied with this note, hesitantly, but ready to escape if need be. Like, you kind of scout out the area to make sure that it's not an ambush setup type deal, you know what I mean? And, so you leave a note for Kleina that says you will meet up with her later, but you have something to deal with, and you head towards the docks. After scouting, there is not that much out of the ordinary, except for this panda bearfolk gunslinger, right? Look at this guy.
He kind of looks like a sloth.
I'm on my way to roll 20. Give me a second.
Okay, no problem.
His face reminds me of a sloth.
Oh,
Bit-
well. He's a panda
Probably just the
bear.
closest you could get. Yeah,
Should I make him more white, or because he is a bear?
I think it's the way that his face is shaped, or like the black whiteness. I don't know. He's got a sloth face.
I don't know. I saw a panda.
Maybe it's too much white, not enough black.
I'm not sure. I'll look into it
I'll
later.
use my imagination.
He looks like a bullet man.
You mean black in the eyes?
Yeah.
Maybe they do. I don't know.
Black around the eyes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will deal with it before next session.
Hmm.
Yeah, and they have black paws too. This guy's got black
Mhm.
paws. All right, I will deal with it before next session, but he will look more panda bear. So anyway, that is the only guy that looks out of the ordinary, Bunny.
Okay.
And he does seem to be waiting for somebody. His weapons are not drawn, even though he is depicted in that manner.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, drunkie.
Hi.
I can definitely just quest the recap at some point. Like, I feel bad you guys have, like, okay, so what's going on if I'm gonna join now?
Bunny just came
The
too.
thing that's happened, yeah, we're dealing with something that's just freshly happening.
Okay,
So we'll catch you up on other stuff in a minute.
okay.
I mean, in character, I'm gonna have to explain it anyway, so there's no... That's
There you go.
There you go.
I'd say Bunny walks up to the guy who was out of the opening. Or am I doing that right now? Or,
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I do that.
All right, so you walk up to this panda bear looking guy.
Hi there.
That was a decision to make within the last hour that you've been sitting there doing nothing.
Wait, yeah, why is Chris online and in the room with you? What?
Because it's his son.
Shh, don't worry.
Hey,
Kyle might be too drunk to play.
I'm not, I would say at toast on KFC. I had like 5 drinks over the course of like 6 hours. It's all good.
Lush.
All right. Did you hear this bear, Bunny?
Mm-mm.
I think I did. It was hello there.
Yes.
Bunny like slips up the note between her fingers and she's like, "Did you? Were you the messenger of this?"
All right. For this, I'm going to unmute Chris and mute myself, since he is the one talking.
Okay.
Genius.
Shut the fuck up,
Oh,
Chris.
that's cool. I just saw it on the page. I don't know if anybody else has seen it on the page.
What are you talking about on the page?
Sorry, on D&D Beyond, I have hints at what's going on.
Nope, it was muted.
Don't cheat,
I said,
Kyle.
yes, that was me.
Okay then. Would you want to talk here, or do you want to talk somewhere in private?
Is it just us two, Mike?
Huh?
Is it just us two?
There are other people working.
Okay. Yeah, I'd rather go somewhere a little bit more private.
Okay. Do you know anyone? Do you have any place specifically?
Yeah, I do.
Lead the way.
We go to a random private place. So, about our father.
Hour. Oh, shit.
Oh.
He has sent a pirate after you, trying to retrieve you back.
That's expected. Yeah, that's expected.
And I believe he's with you already.
A pirate is with us. Is with me. And he is trying to take me back to my father.
Well, by take you back, I mean he's bringing your father to you.
Okay.
Our father, not yours.
Okay.
Yes, our father to you.
Yeah, explain that to me. Our father?
The hour part. Our Father who art in heaven.
You. Yeah. After your escape, which I heard about, we were adopted under him after, and I just recently escaped myself.
You said we were adopted?
Yeah,
Who's we?
me and you.
No.
Oh, the other pirate was also adopted.
Is the other pirate the one that's with me and who's hunting me?
Yes. If I remember correctly, their name was Zephyr.
Can you describe them to me?
They're animal like us, and yeah,
So, wait,
they
I
look
don't
like.
care. I don't care real quick. I fucked my brother. Wait, what?
You fucked your stepbro. You fucked your
Oh my god.
No, we shouldn't do this, stepbro.
No, I mean,
Amazing.
It's so much funnier if you say stepbro. It's just so much funnier.
No.
You fucked your stepbro.
Don't be annoying drunk.
That's
That
hilarious.
fucking damn it. Okay.
So,
Okay.
so, I have interest in being a pirate myself, so I didn't really have a reason to escape, even though I didn't really like Greybeard myself. So just being a pirate was enough for me. But after I found out that he sent out Zephyr after you, I finally had a reason because, yeah, I didn't want him to fuck you over and fuck Graybeard.
He fucked her over, all right.
Yeah. Anyway.
Did he know you were you when he fucked you?
I like how you mentioned that. He clearly knew. He knew who he was.
He knew,
didn't tell
yeah.
you.
That's some fucked up shit. Oh my god. Actually,
Can you guys see me right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, on the game real quick, I introduced Zephyr as a character to my dad.
No, we can't hear you anymore.
I'll
You left.
myself.
So I introduced Zephyr as a character to play it really cool and befriend Bunny, and then Link back, and then Bunny was just laying it on, and he was laying it on. I was like, all right, well this is how this is happening, sure. And that was especially awkward for me personally, because Zephyr is my brother's name. So I was just like completely, like I was just gone, like what the fuck is happening right now?
Oh, that's so funny. So, but clearly now, Bunny and Panda need to also.
You can
fuck.
close that if you want.
It's-
His name is not Panda, thank you. He has his own name.
he does.
It's a little cheesy, I admit,
I mean, she's a bunny and her name is Bunny, so
Yeah.
What is
there's no word than that.
what is his name?
Dante.
Oh, Dante's not cheesy. Why would that be cheesy?
But he's what?
It's because it's based off of a character I like in a game.
Yeah.
Sitting that uses guns. I
Devil
literally
May
made this
Cry,
character today, so.
His last name Inferno?
No, not that Dante.
No.
I know that. The Devil May Cry Dante, I know.
Yeah, Devil May
But
Cry
aren't
Dante.
Is Devil May Cry Dante not also the same Dante for Dante's Inferno? Is it Devil May Cry an adaptation of Dante's Inferno?
I don't know enough about Dante's Inferno.
Okay.
Yeah, but you have just discovered that after your escape, your father continued to adopt two pieces. He has adopted two more of these, and one of them is.
We can't really hear you, Max.
No.
I'm still on you myself.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
So, alright, so basically you've learned that your father... Can
Can
Chris remute?
Yes.
Remute Chris. Bitch.
We can actually hear Chris pretty good through your mic, so your mic just.
Well,
went
last time we couldn't.
Oh no.
Here, just roll closer to me, Chris. You're like
I
way
told
more
you to
back.
snuggle.
Yeah, you're nice and close.
Yes.
Did I run over your toe? Whoops. Anyway.
Glorious eyes.
So, just a quick recap, because my poor son isn't the best role player. After your escape, your father continued to adopt weird races. He's adopted two boys since. One of them is subservient, and he came in search of you to bring Graybeard to you to recapture you. One of them is not subservient and knows that Graybeard is a fucker and does not want you to get captured again.
Okay.
I would wonder if the one that slept with you has changed his mind because he's now slept with you.
I will say that he did sleep with you and then slink off in the middle of the night.
Oh, that's fair too. Yeah.
Or I think he slunk off. He like disappeared next morning or something like that. Yeah, because he brought you back to the shore, but then you haven't seen him since. Will do.
Okay. Fuck, man. Okay, that's fine.
What?
Okay.
I hate this.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to process everything still.
Oh my god, so wait, if Chris and Gray are now brother and sister, then Gray is now also your daughter. So Max is now your dad.
That's a leap. To be fair, I'm everyone's dad. You
That's
all
true.
call me daddy.
Fair, you are our dungeon daddy, yes.
Okay, Bunny's gonna be like, I hate my life. You're coming with me. What was his name? Dante? Did I know that his name was Dante or no?
Sure.
Okay, sure. I'm like, hey, yeah, okay.
It was signed on the note.
Okay. I told Dante,
Continuity saved.
okay, you're coming with me. Is that alright?
Actually, you should re-roll. Those are bad. Yes, he's coming with you. He's just distracted by making his character.
Okay, for sure. Same thing with me. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go. And then I start heading to wherever I said I'd meet up with Ryan.
Yeah, you meet up back with the bar, and you bring a panda into the bar, and Klein is like, "Oh, hi, Bunny. Who's your friend?" And
It's
she's clearly, there's like a little bit of judgment as she thinks you're just banging a bunch of dudes in town, but just like a little bit.
Do I notice that?
Yeah, probably. She's like, "Who's your friend?"
Well, Klein, this is my step bro. Okay.
Oh. Oh, hi, my name is Kleina.
I definitely
Yeah, let me-
I definitely didn't
This
fuck
is-
this one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the makeover. My personal favorite session. Well, I don't know. I like this
Because I wasn't here for the first hour of it. Probably made it a nice paradise.
one.
Yeah, now we get drunk Kyle.
So Klein will say, so you met your brother then? That's very strange. Why is he on this continent instead of back home?
Bunny's like, looks around and she's like, I need to talk to you about this in private.
Let's go back up to my room.
Okay, for sure. And then we go up to her and then like make sure we're not.
Do you go along with them? Okay. I don't think Kleina cares as long as Bunny doesn't care.
Yeah, Bunny doesn't care.
So, yeah, you go up, go to Kleina's room. You have a nice quiet place to discuss.
Yeah, I tell her, yeah, this is my adopted brother. I have another adopted brother who's been sent. And you know that lion that I met at the bar the other day? And
Yes.
I spent the night with? And that I fucked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my adopted brother.
She just goes like dead. She's like, she doesn't even know how to feel about the words that you just said. Kleina is like stunned, and she goes, "Well, I mean, it's only adopted. I mean,
Wait, that's not the point. Oh my god.
Is Dante now jealous?
I don't really know what to say."
I'd rather you say nothing about the matter.
I think I can do that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Anyway, my father might be on his way over here right now. And
She's
die.
like, whoa, like, can he make it over here?
He's great here. With this.
I guess his son did alone.
Two sons. Two sons. And a daughter.
We need to inform Gorm of that right away.
Okay. Do you think I should mention that I fucked my adopted brother, or do you think that's something?
I
should
think
bring up?
that should be something that is in this room and in no other rooms.
Okay, for sure. That's fine.
I mean, that's your information to share. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I'm not really judging you too hard on that one. You didn't know. It's adopted. Like, it's not ideal, but at the same time, it's not I've definitely known worse things to happen in this fucked up world we live in. But
If I was there, I would judge you.
What if he got
I know for a fact Agios would judge you, so
None of
I
bad
think
judges.
that-
that's just my sixth sense.
I think that the main problem with you, not main problem, the only person we need to not tell is Carter.
Why would Carter care? Why would Carter care?
Kyle, you're being a
She's like,
giant perv
why-
right now.
Any particular reason you don't want to tell Kargar?
I think that when we tell him things, he goes and tells other people, and he thinks he doesn't realize how bad something is until afterwards.
Yeah, he is not good at assessing the acceptability of situations.
That is
Yeah.
the best sentence ever uttered about Carter.
I'm an expert, however.
Anyways, yes, I think we should go talk to Gordon about this.
Okay, so you meet up with the rest of the party, and Daniel and Agios, I'm gonna say for the sake of continuity, it's getting later in the day and you guys have separated off. Okay?
Alright, so I mean, we already did this part, you know.
Yeah. So Kargar, you finally wake up because you've been asleep most of the day, and you go down to the bar, and you see Bunny and Kleina and this panda boy
Yeah.
leaving the bar.
The last thing I knew, last session, the last thing I knew was we got back from the tower and all that, right? Like we went to bed like right after.
You went to Bash Point. You freed Daniel. You went to bed. Things you would know is that Lucifer went to Barrowsmell with the rest of the guild that isn't the core people, just to continue relations. And Gorm said that you are all leaving today to go to Barrowsmell.
Oh, okay, and we're at Bash Point right now.
You're in Bash Point currently.
Okay. All right. Hey guys, what's up? I don't know why I slept so long. I don't think I was feeling very well after the Tower of Abel, the Fortress of Abel. What's up? Who's this person? Agios, it's good to see you. You've been on missions.
Agios is not currently with you.
God
At the
damn
moment,
it.
at the moment, you only see Bunny, Panda Boy, and Kleina
Oh, okay, only those three. Okay, gotcha.
as you are all leaving the bar.
Okay. Hey, Bunny, Kleina, who's your new friend?
Hi, Carter, this is my, adopted brother, Dante.
Brother, yes. Okay, any friend or relative of Bunny's, a friend of mine, and I offer my hand to shake with Dante. I'm Kargar. Pirate. Used to be a brain-eating monster.
Oh, he's a mind flayer.
Yes. I was once a evil monster, but I'm not anymore. Changed. I'm on the road to redemption. Are you a former pirate who's also on the road to redemption? Pirate. Her pirate. Cool. But like not an evil pirate, like right? Like a neutral good pirate. But is a pirate can be. Cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, Bunny's a good pirate, so yeah. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. So, like, you guys share the same, like, mom and dad? Or, like, because you clearly don't look alike. One of you is a bunny, one of you is a bear.
Literally said that he was adopted.
Yes, Kargar doesn't know what adoption is. So...
Okay,
Very
Bunny's
nice.
like, Bunny,
Kyle! No, what it's up.
It could be both.
Yes, Bunny, you were saying?
yeah, I was gonna be like, adoption means that someone, chooses to take you in even though you aren't technically their biological offspring. But,
I'm gonna grab some more drinks.
we were kind of like, kidnapped and not really adopted.
Oh, so your father, who's your father? Is there no mother in the picture?
Yeah, I don't have a mom.
Okay, so but you both have a father and you share the father even though you're not biologically DNA related. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. In the hive, everyone's related and we don't know who our parents are really. We just kind of like, they kind of just, you know, put the tadpoles inside of people and, yeah. I don't like to think about that. So, Kargar looks off for a second because he's like, Kargar used to be like an elf or a dwarf or something before the Mind Flayer took over the body. So he's just like, yeah, parents, complicated. Gotcha. Where are you guys off to? What's going on this morning?
We're gonna go talk to Gorm about something.
Yeah, I'll go with you. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, for sure, that'd be great.
Dante, what are you doing on this continent? I heard my sister, and I didn't hear what was after that.
He said, warning my sister of what's to come.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
That's me.
Cruises.
Yep.
Okay, then do we head to
Carousel?
to Gorm, talk to Gorm?
To Gorm? If you
Gorm and
guys
Carousel?
Gorm is still in Bashpoint. He was
okay.
looking for Bunny.
Okay. Who is the rest of the party also in Bashpoint, except for the people you
Correct.
know? Okay. So yeah, we should definitely go find Gorm. I want to know where the rest of the party is, but yes, Gorm is probably the start of that. Absolutely. Let's go.
Gorm is with the rest of the party.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome.
So yeah, you guys head out to the market, and it's pretty easy to find a giant paladin and his crew. So because Chris has never seen him before, I'm gonna pull up Gorm real quick.
Yes.
Hottie McHotster.
Only for you.
Yeah, only for you.
Tell him about his cool ass weapon he
Speak for
made.
yourself. I think Gorm is fucking glorious.
That's right.
Only for the DM who made him enter.
He just happened to be my race and was a stand-up guy.
Okay, so, did you say Gorm was also looking for me, or did you say...
Gorm was looking for you because he wanted to get to Barrismel as quickly as possible, but he didn't want to leave you behind. So Gorm will see you and Kleina and Kargar, and now we know Dante approaching, and he'll say, Bunny, we've been looking for you. We need to get to Barrismel quickly. And you will all notice that there is no Daniel and no Agios in the current party.
Do we know New Sean yet? Has New Sean been introduced to the party yet?
No.
Okay.
Not you. He's been introduced to Agios.
Yeah, Daniel just like wrote that it sounds real cool.
Oh, I see.
He'll be there soon.
Okay. So,
He'll do the thing.
Bunny's like, okay, hi Gorm, yes, I think we should leave immediately. I need to talk to you about something, it's very important, and it has to do why we should leave immediately.
is it a secret? I could facilitate like a mental link if it has to be a secret.
It's okay, you don't need to know about this.
Okay. Well, let's start heading towards Barrismel right now. Agios and Daniel are staying behind together, and they will meet up with us tomorrow. But you can tell me on the way, because the road will be very private.
So we're walking to Barrismel.
Yes.
Okay, for sure, yeah.
I will be riding, because I have a goat I always forget to use, so I will be riding my goat Licorice.
Interesting.
I'm into it.
I think I'm the only one here with a mount.
I don't know.
Oh yeah?
Okay, yeah.
There you go, we can ride together. Oh, you're not going to be there, gotcha.
I'm not gonna know together.
So, as you guys are going, Gorm and Bunny linger behind. Kleina is trying to stay with you, Bunny. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, I would also kind of want Remy to hear about it.
Okay, so Remy would also linger behind, and this little one would obviously be there. So, realistically, you guys are just kind of pushing Kargar into a corner.
Which
Well, the
he's
rest
gonna
of you-
then, but he's then gonna notice that and feel awkward and gonna initiate.
Will he though? He's bad at social interaction, so.
Yes, which is why he would address the fact that it seems fucking odd that he's by himself. He doesn't know Kuth. He doesn't know like, oh, I guess they have a secret or something. He'd be like, what's going on, guys? We'll see how it RPs. Let's just go. Okay.
So, anyway, Gorm will look at you and say, "So what do you need to discuss, buddy?"
Wait, so we're all walking there?
Yes.
Before anything, I think I would give Kargar. Hey, we're walking in the middle of the night, or
It's midday.
midday? It's okay. Then I'm just like, so I know you know about my father.
Of course. All of the Vardamen do.
Yeah. All of the Vardamen are.
The 11 people that run the adventures guild.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Big boys.
So if I haven't introduced you yet, this is my adopted brother, Dante. And
I'm going. He is like really strong.
And I say Remy would also be like, welcome. And she also gives him like a horrendously hard handshake.
No, you're not. He has 20 strength. You got it.
Say I also have 20 strength.
Kargar feels weird that everybody's walking separate from him.
They're a
so
big buff muscle.
Kargar activates a mind link with Remy, and he's like, Remy, is there a reason everybody's avoiding me? Like, why am I over here and everybody's over there? Like, can I come over there? I feel like everybody's avoiding me, and I don't know why. Do I smell?
Well, you've always smelled, and you were always ugly. Right now, Bunny is talking to us privately. If she would like you to know, she will tell you. It's just the way that sometimes socially people operate.
Okay. Okay. I thought me and Bunny were friends. Okay, I guess I'll.
And I say, just because you're friends doesn't mean they tell each other everything. Some things are private. And that's why some people don't get close to you. Maybe Bunny doesn't want you to tell everyone something.
You what?
You probably do not notice that there's a telepathic link. There's no relation.
No, I'm saying, do I notice that I left Kargar out?
Kargar's
Yeah,
the
of
only one
course.
that's not included. Yes, Kargar
Okay.
is by himself, and he's the only one.
He does have a goat.
Yeah, me and my
Then
goat.
I'm
That's
like,
true.
hey, kinda, Dante, go keep Kargar company, would you?
Kleina's like, okay.
Damn it! I hate that Kleina hates me now. I hate it. I hate it so much.
So Kleina goes with Dante and starts to walk over, and as she goes, "So, you're a gunslinger, huh?" Yeah. That's what gun. You know, this is very misleading because you're a giant bear and she's like 4'9". Yeah, we'll stop shit. So she's like, yes, that is what gunslingers do.
I can feel the sexual tension.
As you get closer, Kargar would over here. They'd be like, "Oh, is that type of fighter? Are you a fighter?"
Yes, a gunslinger is a type of fighter.
Oh, that's okay. You're a third fighter. You, me, and Remy could like spar and hang out. I'm an Echo Knight. Remy's a samurai. You're a gunslinger.
There's no realistic way for Dante's talents to be applied in a non-lethal way.
Sorry, I didn't mean hang out like I mean like we'll go to a shooting range and I'll have my Echo fight some dummies and you can shoot some targets and like I meant this one like we can spar.
He could actually fight with your Echo.
Yeah, exactly.
You could shoot your Echo to the ends of the earth.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying.
Or maybe, I don't know. Shoot her.
I mean, yeah, if you want to, yeah, I mean, you can always shoot Alkar. I don't care if you shoot Alkar. Alkar can be a dick sometimes. You can shoot Alkar.
Literally.
Here's what you might not know. You wouldn't know this. And I summon Barkar, and I go, this is Barkar. I can summon different versions of myself. There's some of them. Some of them are Alkar. Some Alkars are mean. Some Alkars are nice. Some Alkars are dicks. We're not the same person. We have different personalities. But yes, this is Barkar.
Is Alkar emo?
Alkar can be emo. There's so many ones. There's a bro dude Alkar. There's a stoner Alkar. There's literally infinite possibilities.
So when you said Altgar, I thought you meant like he's like actually alt.
Oh,
You know
he's
what I mean?
alt. No, that's good. I would love there to be an Alkar. Yes.
Gosh.
But I summoned a summoned a Playboy out of character for like Agios or someone who doesn't know. I summoned a Playboy Alkar one time, and he fucked the pirate captain.
You pretty much made him. I love how you twist it every time you say it.
And now some people are kind of upset that the Playboy Alkar got laid.
Incorrect.
And so,
Kleina is very visibly angry.
She's livid. Because you're a lying sack of shit.
I'm telling you what's going on in game.
You are lying immensely.
Listen, at the time, Carver thought there was nothing lost because Alkar is another
So
person.
Dante, you're a pirate.
Yes. So, yes, tell me about your piracy.
Yes. Well, no, you didn't, but Bunny did when she was filling me in on the situation. We are aware that Bunny's a pirate, and I am aware of who adopted her.
Maybe
You just give the biggest chuckle out of that.
I mean, Gordon can be a dick.
No. Maybe your dad and Alkar can get along since they're both sleepy dicks.
Alright, so Gorm is talking to Bunny and Remy.
Dicks.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bunny, what did you need to discuss?
So there's a situation. Not a good one. Not at all a good one. Okay. Basically, Dante is my adopted brother, and he came to warn me that there's someone who's leaving my father to me.
And I say you don't want to get in with your father because he's a really big bad pirate, right?
Yes.
If her father shows up and we try to stop him from taking her, he could probably kill us all with ease.
All right. Well, who your brother? Did he say who's coming for you? Maybe we can be on the lookout for him. The easiest way to stop this is to stop the person who's looking for you.
Bunny lets out a really big sigh, and she's like, okay, I know who he is. She like is like choking up, and she's just like, I slept with him, unknowing that he was sent
Gorm
to
starts to
me.
get really uncomfortable as you guys openly talk about sleeping with people. He's like, oh, okay, yes.
Also, I like how you're like worried about keeping a secret from Kargar, but you're telling everybody.
Not
I
everyone.
thought it was funny. Like,
And I say
yeah, 'cause I realized
she's not
that
telling
I was
everyone because you'll tell it to strangers.
Kargar knows.
Yes, you
I would say it's natural to have sexual relations, and some people don't feel the need to be in a relationship, and it's a release of stress. And
So the point is that you've already met this person, and your father is more than likely already coming.
When Bunny hears coming, she starts crying, and she's like, yeah.
That's what Daddy's doing.
And she's just like, there's another thing. I need to. It was another brother, and I talked to his brother.
wait, so you have two adopted brothers. The one that you slept with was coming to find you, and he knew you were his sister, but he slept with you anyways? I mean,
Gorm falls to his knees and starts throwing up violence.
I pat his back,
I love that
and I'm
dude.
like, it's okay, honey. You know,
You can lay a plot twist.
these things happen. He seems like a real piece of work. It's a good thing you're not actually blood related to him.
Kleina looks back and notices Gorm vomiting, and so does Dante and Kargar, and she's just like, oh god, no.
And Bunny's just like crying.
I'm gonna say Remy wraps her in a hug. We'll figure it out. If you want, I'll find him and kill him for you.
That would be amazing.
We can do it together, girl. If we can stop him before he reaches your father, where was his last known location?
He's stronger than you. That's all you got.
Inside of money?
Get out of here. I'll mute you, motherfucker. You're not part of this conversation. You don't know shit.
I normally am like, wow, Kyle's joke is so dumb. That one fucking got me. I was just not ready at all.
Bunny's like, it was on the boat that we did things on.
Okay, when you left him, was he still there?
No, he just dropped. He went to shore and left the boat there. And I woke up and he was gone. That he was gone, or did we wake up together?
You woke up together and he dropped you off at shore and said, "I'll be seeing you sometime," and then he sailed off.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I so that's exactly what Max just said. I say. Yeah.
See, this has me really worried. We could definitely go track him down, hopefully, but if he's already left in a boat to go to your father, I don't foresee us being able to catch up because we don't know where your father is currently. Right, Gorm?
Well, it will probably be a while before, your brother
I just rub his back.
back to your dad, and then it'll be a while before your dad gets here.
I say it's quite a long journey. Perhaps we could wrap things up here and abscond before they get here?
Try and go where? Back to the old continents?
I don't know. Or just maybe we can make it seem like she left to go to the old continent when she found, or, well, we don't want to blow up the other brother's spot, but like left to, we can make it seem like she left to go back, like her job was done, and so that, like a misdirection for when, if they come back.
I don't know at the moment. I think even if that were to happen, that would probably just mean that we are at war with her father.
Perhaps, but we just
He's
don't.
merciless, man.
Gorm, since when do we let merciless people kidnap others? And
We don't. We are not giving up Bunny. Not one of our own. That is not one of the options in front of us. But we also, realistically, with the small forces I have, don't have anywhere near enough manpower to fight against way bigger.
what if we, instead of fighting him head on, were to, I don't know, set a trap for him, or Bunny could pretend to go with him and poison him or something, and then escape. Because
He will not be coming alone. He will have a massive amount of crew members with him.
A massive amount of semen
right.
when he comes.
Just shut your face.
What Kyle said wasn't funny, and then Greg that was like, I was like, what the fuck is that?
But
Come on, that was pretty
here's the
funny.
thing, do you...
No, it was moderately funny. Like, it's not like it wasn't funny, but it's like I wasn't ready to break. Like, I wasn't gonna laugh over it. Like, I was like, all right, that's funny and clever, haha.
I'm gonna say, it,
And
yeah,
then Gray just went. I was like, what the fuck is she? All right.
do you think if she were to kill her father
Great, you want to be a comedy duo? I'll make dumb jokes and you react to them, and people will laugh at your reactions more than they will my jokes.
Probably true.
Right, Bill Boston.
Remy, what were you saying?
I was like, if we were to set up a trap and kill your father, do you think that his crew would want to get revenge for him? Or you're his daughter, you would either get his crew or his first mate would just step up and have his own fleet? Like, do we know necessarily they would want to follow through?
Yeah.
Does Bunny, what does,
Or Dante. What does Bunny or Dante know?
You're not here, Kyle.
I know! Out of character, I'm saying Bunny or Dante.
I may have server muted Kyle.
Oh, thank God. I mean, you didn't hear anything.
Say, if you can be a good boy, you can have your mic back. No more bad jokes.
can you? Oh, Jess, I was gonna tell you. You know my boyfriend I met online and stuff?
Yeah.
I met him today.
Nice.
Yeah, he's taller than I expected. Anyways, I was gonna ask Max out of character. What would Bunny know? what would?
So, here's what you know. You would know that Greybeard does not have a clear-cut succession plan because Greybeard has no plan on dying. Because Greybeard is actually like one of the strongest people that live.
Sometimes that makes people cocky and lets
You
an
would
enemy
know-
slip in.
You would know for a fact that Greybeard is cocky. You would just also know for a fact that he has all the reason to be all. Bunny, you sailed with him. You've seen him sink ships alone. I mean, you know what his character looks like. You know what he wields. You know what he does. It's not fair shit. You know.
What race is his character?
He's an orc. Yeah, Bunny was like, I don't think we can kill him. At least not us. Not this.
We would need, if we were to try and fight him, our most likely bet, he could take us on, a small little faction of the Adventurers Guild, but he would crumble at the hands of the full Adventurers Guild.
Ooh.
The 11 Varnermen and the thousands upon thousands of members. There's no way that he could stand up to that might.
Would
I can contact the Adventurers Guild, but unfortunately there's no real way to bring any of them here or us there.
could
Um,
we cut him off with the Adventurers Guild from coming? So it wouldn't be our problem? I know that sounds bad, but
It sounds unlikely the Adventurers Guild does not know his current whereabouts. So they could try and hunt him down, but...
Kyle has an idea, but Kargar's not there.
yep.
Yikes.
I also have an idea, and I'm there, so I can say.
What are your thoughts, Bunny?
So, I have, so, I know that my father and Eltris do not get along at all. They had a big fight, she part of the script, blah, blah, blah. And I think that if we maybe ask Eltris for help, if she still has that, like, that anger towards him, maybe she should be
If we tell
The
her,
enemy of my enemy is my friend.
mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say anything. It's not gonna put expectations.
Do you... I don't know what specifically happened between Eltris and your father. Do you think she would have any interest in taking him out?
I think that a lady would love to jump at revenge.
And so she takes down the pirate that never done it. So that would be great for her, you know, and give her new time. Yes. So that I think might interest her a lot, and if she sees power, be a not house flipping. I don't know. If she just
She'd
wants to
be able
warned
to return to the other continent.
yeah, then maybe she would be willing to help us if he does come or when he does come.
I need to think on that. Eltress isn't exactly who we want to be siding with.
Do we have to be cited? Could we perhaps secretly just send her a note and say, like, not from us, say, so-and-so is coming?
I think if we don't back her up, she will be too afraid of Greybeard. She has already fought that fight and lost.
I see.
Does Gorm want Kleina's opinion?
If Gorm were to actually value anyone's opinion, like he values everyone's opinion, but the only two people whose opinion he would actually actively seek out would be Lucifer and Remy. And Lucifer is not present, and Remy is a mediator.
Yep, gotcha.
I will think on this. The threat, well, immense, is not immediate. Let's get our whole party regrouped and discuss it further then.
Say one way or another, we won't let him take you, Bunny. And Remy, like, holds your hands to, like, gives you the strength of her hands. You know what I mean? Like, wraps you in that warm embrace of, like, you can trust in me. I won't let anyone hurt you.
I'm not even just smile and she would thank you guys. I appreciate it.
And as they take their hand, they transform into Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
No. I knew.
Alright, so real quick, while all that long-winded discussion was going on, there was a Kleina, Kargar, Dante discussion also happening. Falling asleep there, Dante?
I mean, not about anything interesting. All the interesting stuff is happening over there.
That's not necessarily true. You're meeting a new person. Maybe he's your friend.
Yes.
Your character is all about trying to
I'm
make
all
new
about making
friends.
friends. Don't get me wrong. Yes. But I think in Carter's mind, he's. I'll say it out loud. You know, Dante, you're the brother of Bonnie, right? Yes. Confirmed. And Bunny is my friend. Does that make us friends? Good. Yay. I'm also here to help Bunny. So we're both helping Bunny, and therefore we're friends. Kargar is celebrating so strongly in his mind. And so, Kargar would also say, oh, Dante, I have a little trick. Do I have your permission to try something with your brain? Not eat it. I don't eat brains anymore. But can I try something?
I mean, you totally eat brains, so that's a lie.
I don't eat humanoid brains. Well, I don't eat good humanoid brains. I only eat bad humanoid brains.
It's the furry
Like maybe a pirate scout.
I would not eat. Yes, okay, cool. No thanks, but I have this cool trick I could show you. No? Okay. Alright.
He can talk to you telekinetically. That's what he's trying to do.
Telepathic.
Excuse me, telepathically. Kleina's telling you.
Yeah, Klein is telling you. He's trying to tell you.
She?
No, sorry. Yeah, Max is pretending to be Klein and telling you that. Yes.
Powell's gonna try and look his ear.
He's just, it's like the spell message. He can do it innately. It's part of his kind. There's no risk involved. Feel free to turn it down.
I activate the mind link with Dante. And I'm like, hey Dante! This is now our friend link. We can now communicate telepathically through our friend link. Neat, right?
Oof. I can't really hear you.
Bonnie's a pirate, but she's still here. And what is the Adventurers Guild but a big crew? And what is Gorm but our captain? There are definitely sailors and pirates who work in the Adventurers Guild. So I see no reason why you couldn't rise through the ranks of the Adventurers Guild and then be a good pirate captain of the Adventurers Guild. Maybe one day you could be a left or right or a Varnerman pirate. Right?
So would you like to be part of my pirate?
If we're friends, maybe. I've never been a pirate. I would definitely want to be a good pirate, though. Like, definitely no like random murders, no random violence. Only like if we were like heroic pirates, then maybe.
Around saving people, but we definitely don't kill on a random. That's more of Greybeard's thing, and
Great, yeah.
I'm not a big fan of him.
Fine. Have you ever thought about being a pirate, like a science pirate?
Ugh.
I have a job under a very smart scientist. Although my natural home is at sea.
Yes, exactly. That's what I meant, Clyde. That's why I was asking about the water. Like,
I think I'm gonna have to turn it down right now. Maybe one day.
yes. Oh yeah, of course, Clyde. I know you enjoy working underneath Mulecarth. I just meant in terms of like the seafaring. Like, do you miss being at water? You know, ever since you've been working under Mulecarth?
Not in particular. There's always a risk for my kind being in the waters. I could just get enslaved again.
Okay. Kind of like how I can't go around other Illithid, because, you know, without this helmet, I could also get enslaved.
Exactly.
Yes, okay. That makes sense. I getcha. And, how, both Bunny and, Dante, if they were around their dad could re-enslave them. Man, we all gotta keep away from our, past in order to stop from being slaves. It's pretty funny how we all get that in common.
And at that moment, Gorm steps forward and rejoins the party with everyone else and says, "We should get a move on."
And
Sure.
it wasn't like I was necessarily enslaved by Greybeard. I mean,
At least that's how it's said.
I was kept there, but I was still an upper ranked person.
That's true.
Yeah.
But he steps goes into the conversation. She's not part of it. She's like, yeah, we were enslaved. Like, she's just simply like,
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with you, Bunny, at all. But I kind of wanted to be a pirate. I'm aiming for the top. I'm trying to be the king of pirates.
Just gonna say the king of the pirates. And there's one treasure out there, and it's just Captain Uwak.
Is there?
Should have let him know.
No, there's 5 treasures.
I'm not gonna be copy Luffy. I'm gonna be different character with Luffy motivation.
Oh yeah, Bunny, I agree. I also used to be a slave, and yes, I agree. Being enslaved by your people is bad.
I was a princess, but I felt like a slave.
I mean, yeah. So what I like though is Narutoing it, but he was not at all.
Okay, excuse me. Say Zato is Naruto.
So I'm just doing it.
Oh, I right though.
So, Goran, what were you guys discussing back there? You said a second ago that we need to like move on and discuss this later or whatever. We're going back to Barrismel, right?
We need to get to Barrismel soon.
Yes.
Really.
All right.
And we need to get Daniel there as soon as possible. And at this point, it's getting close to nighttime, and you guys are very close to Barrismel, and all of a sudden, Lizella, who is with you, and I forgot about, just a fun fact, she was kind of off doing her own thing, because she's a little down in the dumps about everything that's going on. But she suddenly jolts up, and is just kind of standing there for a second. And you're all looking at her, and about half a minute goes by, and she looks up and she says, I need to go back and find Daniel.
Isn't Daniel coming behind us? Like, wasn't he just following somewhere?
Yes, I'm gonna go meet him on the way.
Doesn't trust me. He doesn't think I've got what it takes.
I'm gonna say, be safe, Lizella. Bring Daniel back safely.
Yeah, I'll do that. It's my job. Thank you very much.
Gorm just kind of nods to her and continues on.
So we would be like we're like on our way there, yeah?
Yeah, but after midnight, like around 1 a.m., you guys start to head out.
Alright, I'll summon a warhorse first. You gonna hop on their back?
Sure. Daniel, that cool with you? Actually, Daniel, I think, can run at the speed of a warhorse. Just a fun fact for you.
So
The warhorse is slower than Daniel?
No, it is just a tiny bit slower. He said his speed was 55?
Yes. 50.
Warhorse speed is 60.
Okay. So, Daniel, do you want to slow down a little bit, or do you want to hop on a warhorse?
I mean, I could just sprint.
I mean, I'd assume the warhorse would also be sprinting.
Yeah.
There.
But it also doesn't really matter. 10 feet less every 6 seconds isn't exactly a big deal, you know?
I was just thinking like a more relaxed trip, you know, that way you don't have to run the horse and just do the work.
That's true. It is the middle of the night, so.
You could just double up and share a horse.
That's the idea. Okay, I don't think we did, but I'd like to keep it that way as well. You know? Alright.
Daniel will hop on. I was gonna have to
Right.
fly
Oh,
back, but
I appear to have lost my phone.
Alright, well.
Right. You guys make it about halfway there, and you run into Lizella, who sees you riding your horse and stops you.
Oh. Rosella! Funny seeing you here. Why are you here? Party?
I felt I had to meet with Daniel as soon as possible.
Or like abandoned issues or something.
No one trusts Agios to stick around.
No, he sent me a message that was very concerning to me.
Oh. Wait, what? Well, I only the horse doesn't have room for you, and like, I don't know how fast you can run.
I can move pretty fast, and she turns to Daniel and says, Daniel, what's going on with my parents? And Daniel, okay, I'm sorry, I just see this. She takes the hug and embraces you deeply and says, what's going on with my parents?
oh no, I didn't mean to open up Grammarly.
How confident are you that that is true? Hey, I think we should go to Old Bear Smell immediately. She takes her sending stone that is linked to Daniel, and she gives it to you, Agios. And she says, we'll need to keep in touch, but we need to deal with this right away.
Wait. Okay. You guys heading out, like, right now? Are you splitting ways, or do you want me to come with you, that I can help?
Get it back to Bear Smell, so that we have a link with the party still. And then she begins to channel a spell, and casts a spell and summons a Pegasus large enough for Daniel and herself to ride. Go fuck yourself. That's mad funny.
I wonder
So
if this
anyway,
is
she
a
hops on,
trap.
her Pegasus starts flying towards Old Bear Smell as quickly as it can.
Seems like a trap to
I
me.
assume you get on as well, Daniel?
Yes.
Okay. And just as you two start to fly away, Agios, you hear rustle from behind you. And you turn and you see a Rufu who was following.
Hey, it's me again.
Oh, hey, what's up, buddy?
Don't let you.
Why the fuck were you following me?
Like I said, track Daniel wherever he goes.
No, what I mean is, how are you keeping up with a horse?
Magic.
Alright, fair. Well, I'm gonna go, like, unless, like, you're going where they're going. Like, I'm not going where they're going, so I'm gonna, you know,
They're not going like that now?
I'm not, I mean, I kinda want to, but
I think we should.
I think we should. Yeah, I agree with you, to be honest. Hey, you know,
What if they get killed?
you're gonna do it anyway? You wanna do it anyway?
No, let's do it anyway.
You don't know
Oh my
what's
god.
Are you by yourself? With family?
Yeah, I'm just with you right now. But do you mean, like, do I have a family?
Like, are you here by yourself?
Oh, not a whole party that's, like, kind of waiting for me. But,
I'm go to them, and them go.
probably. But, like, what if it's too late, you know? Nah, alright, get on the horse, get on the horse.
Alright,
We're
I'm
going
on
up.
horse. Don't worry, I know where they're going.
Wait, how tall is your character, by the way?
I'm about 5 feet. Somewhere in that
So
range.
I can just grab you, just pull you up on the horse kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm like a princess now.
Are you riding to Bear Smell to meet up with party, or Old Bear Smell to meet up with Daniel, Agios?
We'll go to Barrismell.
We gotta intercept the party before they get there.
Bear Smell first, you got it. And that is where we are going to end tonight. A kind of short session, but I've been up since 3:30, so.
That's
Aww.
fair.
Yeah, my father had surgery this morning, so I had to drive him to it. It was a bummer.
Aww. Is he doing good? Well, I'm assuming
Yeah,
he's doing
fine.
good. Alright, well, tell him I hope he feels better soon.
So I still don't understand what's going on in some stuff. Carter obviously is clueless. That's fine. Kyle would like to be filled in though.
Okay, I'm going to hop off and say someone else fill in Kyle.
That is fair.
Alright, I'm gonna end this stream.